looking at behind me is an enlarged version of this brochure. Warning, Jehovah's Witnesses are a dangerous and a destructive cult. Jehovah's Witnesses are considered a dangerous cult because more people die each year than in Waco, Jonestown, and Heaven's Gate put together. In 1996, author David Reed, ex-Jehovah's Witness, estimated in this book, Blood on the Altar, that an astonishing 9,000 Jehovah's Witnesses die each year adhering to the ever-changing blood policies of the Watchtower Society. Jehovah's Witnesses are also considered a destructive cult when an organization encourages and enforces hatred to those leaving the Watchtower and actually considers them dead. This, my friends, is a destructive cult. The Watchtower organization actually encourages and teaches Jehovah's Witnesses to hate the person that leaves the Watchtower. That is right in their own writing. Let's take a look at this in the 1961 July 15th Watchtower. Notice what it says here. Hate what is bad. When a person persists in a way of badness after knowing what is right, when the bad becomes so ingrained that it is an inseparable part of his makeup, then in order to hate what is bad, a Christian must hate the person. Did you catch that? Hate the person. These teachings are very destructive. Families are broken apart. Children are distanced from their parents. Parents are distanced from their children. Marriages are brought to ruin, destroying many, many families because of their policy on hatred. 10 top reasons or signs why Jehovah's Witnesses are to be considered a mind-controlled cult. Number 10, individuality is discouraged. Dependence, conformity, and obedience are encouraged and required. Individualism is eliminated. You now think like everyone else. This is known as group think. Number 9, a person must shed his old identity and acquire a new one. They call this character assassination, destroying the old you. Number 8, the information one is allowed to access and be exposed is so tightly restricted. Do not read critical literature. Do not talk with those who question the organization. And the internet can be a tool of Satan. Number 7, the Watchtower doctrine claims to answer all questions and problems. One need not think for themselves. The doctrine does the thinking for you. The Watchtower, February 15th, 1981. We all need help to understand the Bible, and we cannot find the scriptural guidance we need outside the faithful and discreet slave. A faithful and discreet slave is the Watchtower organization, God's channel on earth. 6, members are assigned specific goals and tasks, thus restricting their free time and behavior. In destructive cults, there is always something to do. Number 5, the cult's loaded language keeps members feeling special and separate from the world around them. It also confuses newcomers. It implies that they must simply study harder in order to understand. The Watchtower destructive cult typically has its own loaded language. Words like theocracy, kingdom, vindication, the world, dedication, remnant, and many, many more. These words control thoughts. The Jehovah's Witnesses speak a language of their own, and they call it pure language. Number 4, members are trained to disbelieve any criticism. Critical words are explained away in advance as the lies Satan puts in people's mind. Number 3, members are told to avoid contact with ex-members. Those who could provide the most information are the ones to be especially shunned. Number 2, people are not allowed to question the leaders of the doctrine. If there is a problem, it is always that of the individuals, and that they are at fault. Since the doctrine is the truth, any flaw is viewed as the believer's imperfection. Number 1, top reason why Jehovah's Witnesses are in a mind-controlled cult. People have the freedom to join, but not the freedom to leave a destructive cult. There is not a legitimate reason for a person to leave, and those doing so will have evil befall them. In a free society, people can believe what they want, but most people will agree that it is wrong for anyone to trick and control people. And it's definitely wrong to teach people to hate people who leave the organization. A printable version of this brochure will be available on screen 4 of the up-and-coming website, 6 screens of the Watchtower.com, to be released very shortly.